Police early in every sense of the word. Early morning roundups, early in time, before this gang could get much of a grip in this city. Here in Toronto and Mississauga, heavily armed officers executed 22 search warrants on homes detectives believe are affiliated with MS-13. 21 people were arrested in the raids.
They have seized large quantities of cocaine, related firearms, and other prohibited weapons, and a significant amount of cash related to proceeds of crime.
Today's raid's an effort to stop MS-13 from getting a toehold in Toronto. Newsweek magazine once called MS-13 the most dangerous gang in North America. Toronto police don't think they can keep them out, but on a day like today, they can slow them down. Reporting live, I'm Austin Delaney.
The Driftwood Court neighborhood near Jane and Finch is gripped with fear tonight. There has been a rash of shootings there.
Police say it's the settling of scores. CTV's Austin Delaney spent the day there and reports many residents want to move away.
An eerie silence fell over the community of Driftwood Court today. The police were there again, an all too familiar sight, doing an all too familiar task, investigating another shooting in the complex. So today, the townhouse doors were shut, and unless the people who live here had somewhere to be, they mostly stayed inside.
Too much violence.
At 11 years of age, Deshaun Alders knows no other life. And lately, the schoolboys had a front row seat on a surge of violence in his neighborhood.
Right up there.
Last night, as many as 17 bullets were fired at this 31-year-old man. He died at the scene, maybe 100 meters from where 3 people were shot Friday night. Police arrested 2 last night and recovered 1 gun.
Every day, chim, 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 chim. It's too much.
This is where the shooting happened. You can see a bullet mark right on the wall. The lady who lives right here is too afraid to be on camera. She's too afraid to live here anymore. This is why. 1, 2, 3 more. She's afraid one of these bullets will one day come right through her house and kill one of her children.
It sounded like when they're running up and down with firecrackers, but this time it seemed longer.
At the time of the gunfire, the young mom was reading a bedtime story to her son. They hid under his bed until it stopped.
What we're seeing is a lot of retaliatory things, a lot of violence.
It's gang violence, says the chief, but the victim's sister cannot understand why her brother was a target.
And do you know if he was involved in anything at all?
Not that I know of. No, not at all.
And it is those who aren't the intended targets Deshaun worries about.
I just pray that my family doesn't get, nothing happens to my family.
So while these gangs carelessly take aim at each other, the people who live here in the Driftwood community are caught in the crossfire. They call it home, but for now it is a violent home, and one many would love to escape. Austin Delaney, CTV News.
W loja da música.
Loja da música.
Já me lembro, abraço para a loja da música.
Loja da música. Um beijo, tchau.